Hello, fine people of the internet. Today I am back and we're going to be going through my trash, also known as my empties, also known as going through all the products I've used up. I used these products between January and March of this year, so let's just go ahead and jump on right into it. These aren't going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to pull whatever's out of the magical trash bag and we're just going to talk about them from there. So these two things stand out seeing as they are together and both large, and they're soaps. I have the Warm Vanilla Sugar and White Pear and Fig from Bath & Body Works. I've talked about these soaps in plenty of my other videos, but they are my absolute favorites from Bath & Body Works. It's the deep cleansing hand soap formula. So I prefer this over like the foaming soaps or anything along those lines. I just feel like it really cleans your hands without stripping them or making them feel too dry. I have some makeup wipes here. These are the Yes to Coconut Hydrate and Restore Cleansing Wipes. These are probably my favorite wipes, I would say, of all time. They're just the most moisturizing, they smell really nice, and they're cheap from the drugstore. You can't really get much better than that. I have a deodorant. This is the Dove Go Fresh Deodorant in Restore Blue Fig and Orange Blossom. It smells really, really nice, and it keeps me dry and not smelly throughout the day, which is obviously what you want in a deodorant. I have a moisturizer here. This is from Eminence, and this is their Certified Organic Apricot Calendula Nourishing Cream. I have like a love-hate relationship with this moisturizer, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I love it because the ingredients are fantastic. They're all natural, they're certified organic, there's no sulfates, no parabens. Really, there's no crap in here for you. The only downside is because it's so natural, it doesn't sink into the skin as easily as some of my other moisturizers do. You really have to like really rub it into the skin and kind of like really work it in before it absorbs. And that's something that's maybe like fine for nighttime, but I find that I use my moisturizers both day and night. I really don't differentiate even if I have like an overnight mask. Sometimes I'll just like throw it on in the morning. And I find that with this in the morning, it makes it hard for my makeup to really set properly because it doesn't fully, sorry, dropped it, like sink into my skin. And so that's just kind of like an annoyance. But overall, I do really like the product. I like the ingredients and it smells really nice, which you can't really beat. I have a toothpaste here. This is from Crest. This is their Pro Health Whitening Toothpaste. I think I've talked about this in a couple of videos, but this is my favorite toothpaste of all time. I just find it does whiten your teeth. It keeps your breath really fresh. I like the texture of it, which is kind of weird. It's like a green, like gel as opposed to maybe like a cream toothpaste. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but it's just my favorite. I also have a mini Crest because I was traveling this last couple of months, and this is just their Crest Normal Cavity Protection one. A couple of mascaras. These will probably come to no surprise to some of you who've watched my empties video before. This is the Mally Volumizing Mascara, and this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. These two in combination are probably my favorite mascara combination of all time. This you can get at Ulta, I believe. You can also purchase on QVC, but if you don't want to purchase on QVC, Ulta I think now stocks Mally products, and then CoverGirl obviously is available at the drugstore. So really, really, really amazing combination for having your lashes long, lengthened, separated, but still volumized without being clumpy at all. This is kind of a weird product, but I think I've talked about it before and I wanted to show you guys. So this is the Sterapod, and I brought up the packaging so you guys could see what it looked like in case you were looking for it. It comes in like a pack of 2. So I just put my new one on my toothbrush this morning. And these I like just because, simply for the fact that the bathroom isn't the most cleanly of places, and I like that I can just clip this on my toothbrush whenever I'm not using it and know that it's being like sterilized and protected, and none of those like gross particles that fly around the bathroom are getting onto my toothbrush that I'm gonna put in my mouth. That's just grosses me out completely. I have a mini travel size of my favorite dry shampoo of all time. I've talked about this 101 times, so I won't bore you, but this is the Batiste dry shampoo, and this is the Fruity and Cheeky Cherry scent. A couple of makeup products. I have the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. This is just a small sample size, but I probably got like 5 to 7 uses out of it, and I really, really like it. When comparing this to my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, which I have raved about and loved for years, I would say that this probably has more maybe more coverage, but I find that it almost has like a different texture. It kind of is, I would say more noticeable on the skin, so you probably do get more coverage, but in addition, it almost has like a powder-like finish. I noticed that my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer really looks like skin. It really just sinks in, but it makes your complexion perfect without looking like you're wearing any makeup. And this would just be kind of the equivalent of almost like a really lightweight foundation. So whether that's a lightweight liquid or just putting like some powder over, you can see like a little bit of like a matte finish and a little bit of look on your skin, but it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look cakey or bad by any sense of the word. And so I really do want to try and pick this up in full size and maybe do a review on it because I do really, really like it. And then I have the Maybelline Eraser Dark Circles. I'm in the color Fair 10, but I actually just picked this up in the brightening shade because I've heard really positive things about the brightening shade. So I did really like this for under the eyes. It's not cakey, it's really pink toned, and this was one of the only products that I think I've ever used. As you can obviously tell, I'm really pale, but this is one of the only products I've ever used that when I put it under my under eyes, it actually brightens and you can tell a difference. So if you are into making like your under eyes pop or making it look like you've gotten much more sleep than you possibly actually did, I would recommend this stuff. So this is from the drugstore and it's absolutely amazing. More toothpastes. This is the Crest Sensitivity Clinical Sensitivity Relief. Probably just got this from the dentist and used it up while traveling. And then this is the Aqua Fresh Cavity Protection. This is mostly my boyfriend's, but I used quite a bit of it just because we do live together. So whenever toothpaste is on the counter, I do use it. And I don't like this. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the texture of it. Aquafresh just isn't my jam, but it might be yours, so thought I would show it to you. Speaking of my Laura Mercier, I have the Tinted Moisturizer here in a little travel size. Again, as I mentioned, I've been traveling the last couple of months, so I did use this on my trips, and I've been using this for 10 years at this point. I am just obsessed with it and cannot recommend it more to anyone who is interested in just like really perfecting their skin without it looking like you're wearing anything. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look heavy or cakey. It's just incredible. I have a lip balm here. This is from SCOA. This is their Lip Love, and I actually really liked this. Normally, I don't like lip balms that are given out like in free gift bags or anything like that, but because this is a skincare company, I think it works amazingly compared to some of just like the free ones that people slap their names on. This is very minty. It smells really delicious. It smells just like kind of like spearmint or like a spearmint toothpaste kind of. And it is green, but it didn't like it didn't tint your lip screen by any sense of the word. And it's really, really nice. So if you do have a SCOA nearby, I would check this stuff out. Just a couple things left. I have a hand lotion by First Aid Beauty. This is their Ultra Repair Cream, and this is probably my favorite lotion arguably of all time. I just find that it's extremely multi-purpose. It isn't greasy, it's not heavy. You don't feel any sort of like residue on your skin. It just sinks in really, really nicely and hydrates amazingly. You can use this stuff on your body, on your face, on your elbows, your hands, wherever you want to put it, and it's just amazing. I have one of these like sample pack masks, and this is from Freeman Beauty. I got this like in some sort of like beauty box or gift bag or something, and this is their facial peel off mask, and this is their cucumber one. I've never had a peel off mask before, and I loved this. I think I want to go pick up the full size. You can get this brand like at Walgreens or the drugstore, and it's just like really oddly therapeutic but kind of gross to put a peel off mask on and then peel off your skin and see like all the dirt and grime and residue and like dead skin cells that it pulls off. I know that sounds so gross, but it's like oddly gratifying and satisfying to pull something off and be like, yeah, this is actually working and I can see it working. So I just had a sample size, but I think I'm definitely gonna pick up the full-size bottle of this. And then lastly, I have 4 candles to talk about. This first one I'm gonna talk about, this is from Diptyque, and this is their jasmine candle. It's just a little baby one, so you can see it got a little bit burned. but I used this to the very end. I'm not the biggest floral person, so this was given to me, I'm assuming, again, like in a gift bag of some capacity, but I liked it. For the size, it lasted a pretty decent amount of time, and I would definitely check out diptyque candles in the future. I believe these are soy candles, but don't misquote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done like a ton of research. Next up, this is a candle from Target, and this is their red velvet cupcake, I think, or maybe just red velvet. It smells divine, like utterly, utterly amazing. I actually have another one up there on my bookshelf because I don't know if this was limited edition or not, but I bought two because I was afraid that it might be. And it just smells like you're baking red velvet cupcakes in your house. Who doesn't want that, right? Again, this I think is a soy candle, and it lasted a long time. And this was only 10 bucks at Target. So really can't complain about that. It says approximate burn time 36 hours. It's an 8-ounce candle. I don't keep track of how long my candles like physically burn for, but I do know that I remember lighting this time and time again, and it just like lasted forever. Burns really slowly, makes your whole house smell amazing, and would definitely recommend these Target candles. And then finally, two kind of Christmassy, wintry scents from Bath & Body Works. This is the mint chocolate, and this is the snow apple mint, so both minty. This just basically, I don't know if it's been sitting in the bag with this one for too long, but this just kind of just smells like mint chocolate to me. Maybe like a tiny bit fruity, but this smells like mint chocolate ice cream. Honestly, I've used Bath & Body Works candles for years, and I absolutely love them. They last a really long time for me when I burn them. They don't burn funky. As you can see, like with all of my candles, go back and look through my Empties videos, they all burn flat. It makes your whole entire house smell, and they last a really long time. And I think if you were to like turn the label around or even like peel the label off, like it would just look like a really nice glass candle sitting in any apartment. So goes with the decor, and it makes your whole house smell. So that is it. Those are all of my Empties. Thank you guys so much for going through my trash with me. I hope you guys found this helpful, if not the least bit entertaining. Be sure to leave a comment down below telling me some of the products that you've used up recently. I'm always looking for new products to try. And then be sure to check out my fashion blog, which is CrushingOnClothes.com. I normally try and post there about 3 times a week, whether it's like outfit posts or recipes or any sort of like a fashion inspiration is what I do over there. So be sure to come see me over there if you're not watching this video there already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.